Hola clase, buenos días, ¿cómo está? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y ustedes? Muy bien, gracias. Ok, vamos a hablar de acentuación. Ok, so repeat with me. Acentuación. Muy bien, that's accent marks. Muy bien, vamos a sacar una pausa, vamos a hablar inglés. Ok, then good job with the letters. There's one thing I should have clarified about the accents, okay, is, these are the only letters in Spanish that have an accent. Remember, this is not an accent. This is a letter by itself, which means in Espanol they have an extra letter. They have the ñ and they have the ñ. So this is not an N with an accent. We say that, but it's wrong to say is an N with an accent. It's an ñ. Okay? That is. So one thing I forgot to mention is that when you're writing the letter I, there is no need to put the dot when you put an accent. Okay? So for example, mira. So if I have the dot, and that means no accent. If I have the dot, I don't do that. That's wrong. Okay? So what you have to do is when you put the letter E, you just put the accent on top. See? Okay? For example, the word aquí, which means here. Okay? So the accent goes right on top. No dot, no period. ¿Está bien? Okay? See? Aquí. Okay, está bien. So today, we're going to practice a little bit of our friend ñ. ¿Está bien? So I'm going to show you on a table. We're going to practice working with ñ. Okay? So we're going to do that. We're going to do a couple of times with the capital letter and a couple of times without a capital letter. Okay? ¿Está bien? So what I would like you to do is remember, when you're writing the ñ, it should be a little wavy line on top of the ñ, okay? Because it's not an accent, okay? It's called a virgulilla, okay? Una virgulilla. So the virgulilla, that little wavy on top of it, it's part of the ñ only. And remember, it is not an accent. The only letters in Spanish that takes accent are the vocales. Okay? So the ñ is a letter by itself. It's not an N with an accent. Right? So I know I said that many times, but you have to make sure you don't get that confused. Because a lot of people, they do believe it's an N with an accent. No, when you're talking with somebody, you can say, well, that little N with an accent, if you don't remember, but that little N with an accent has a name. It's called a ñ. It's a letter. Okay? Right? So, let's move on to the table. Let's practice some of the writings. Okay? And remember, you have to write. We're talking about handwriting. So, if you send me something with the computer made, no, it doesn't count. I want to see your pen craft shit. Okay? I want to see you writing with a pen or pencil. Because in 6th grade, that's what you're going to be doing. And that's what you're going to be doing in 5th grade. That's what you're going to be doing in 4th grade. So that's why we're practicing that now. ¿Está bien? Okay? So, vamos a... ñ. Virgulilla. ñ. ñ. Let's write a few words with ñ. Español. España. So when you're writing the big N, this should be a little smaller, okay? When you're writing the small N, you can make it about the same size as the N. Okay, so ñ. España. Señor. Señora. Señorita. Niño. Niña. Oh, that one went a little too much, Señor Souza. Niña. And remember, that's not an ñ, so don't write like that. Nope, doesn't exist. ¿Está bien? So remember, bien with the virgulilla on top. ¿Está bien? So I would like to see your handwriting with the ñ. Bien? So next week we're moving on to different lessons, but this is what we have to do. So we have to practice and learn how to write it. We're going to use writing sometimes this year, so that's why we're practicing the accents so you know how to write them, okay? And you're ready for your next grade. ¿Está bien? And remember, when you're writing the ñ, make sure that it's a wavy line, because there are other languages that has letters with something above the n that is not the virgulilla and it's not an ñ. ¿Está bien? So, señores, señoritas, niños y niñas, así vamos, ¿ok? Adiós, clase. Looking forward to see your escritas. Adiós.